Shifting focus now to the U.S., where an E. coli outbreak linked to McDonald's quarter pounders has led to at least 49 illnesses across 10 states, including one death. And now the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, has issued a food safety alert. In fact, it has warned that dozens of people reported eating the quarter pounder sandwich at McDonald's before falling sick. No specific ingredient has been confirmed as the source of the outbreak, but the U.S. Food and Drug Administration says that slivered onions or beef patties on the quarter pounder sandwiches are the likely source of the contamination. And as a result, McDonald's has taken quarter pounders off its menu in about a fifth of its stores. The fast food giant has also stopped using the onions as well as quarter pound beef patties in several states like Colorado, Utah, while the investigation continues.
Quarter pounder is like my go-to meal here, so my go-to burger. So the fact that I can't even really order it is to say the least. Obviously, you could always just get a hot and spicy or just a cheeseburger or something, but I don't know. I'm a pretty big fan of the quarter pounder. I've been getting that since I was a toddler, so here we are.
What exactly is E. coli? Basically, bacteria found in many places like the intestines of people and animals. Most kinds of E. coli are harmless, but some can make you sick. The CDC, FDA, USDA, FSIS, and public health officials in multiple states are investigating an outbreak of E. coli infections. E. coli infections can be serious. Infections can occur after someone swallows the bacteria, often when consuming contaminated food or water. It can also spread from person to person through poor bathroom hygiene. In fact, people with E. coli infections may have symptoms including severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, fever, vomiting. Symptoms usually begin 3 to 4 days after swallowing the bacteria, although most people who become ill recover without treatment within a week. Others can develop serious kidney problems and require hospitalization. Senior citizens, children younger than 5, and people with weakened immune systems are most at risk of infection. And now the latest outbreak has led to at least 10 hospitalizations. This includes a child who had a syndrome, which is a serious complication that can basically develop from an E. coli infection. Meanwhile, one older person has died. Currently, according to the CDC, most of the illnesses related to the outbreak are in Colorado and Nebraska. Illnesses have also been reported in Iowa, Missouri, Montana, Oregon, Utah, Wisconsin. But the CDC says that the outbreak may go beyond these states. The CDC recommends that people call their doctor if they have recently eaten a McDonald's quarter pounder and are experiencing severe E. coli symptoms. And as far as the investigation goes, they say it is fast moving.
Foodborne illnesses, they're very, very rare, very uncommon, but they do happen, so we need to be vigilant. But I don't think that it communicates that things are unsafe at all. And I think when you look at the total numbers, it tells us how incredibly safe our food system really is.
Meanwhile, the president of McDonald's USA has said that it is safe to eat at McDonald's and that the affected ingredients are probably out of the supply chain at restaurants. Speaking to NBC, McDonald's USA President Joe Erlinger said, and I'm quoting, "We are very confident that you can go to McDonald's and enjoy our classics," quote unquote.
It is important to note that the onset dates for this disease are between, at this point, September 27th and October 11th. If there has been contaminated product within our supply chain, it's very likely worked itself through that supply chain already. But certainly we'll be working with the CDC and cooperating with them on the investigation, and we'll take in more data and let the science continue to lead our action.
And according to the CDC, quarter pounder sandwiches will temporarily be removed from the menu in some states as the company makes supply changes. A fact sheet from the company highlights food safety protocols that it says are in place, including daily temperature checks and hourly hand washing for employees. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.